This is NBA basketball, right? Here on 2K Sports. This is Brian. Ryan Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we go. So Detroit will get the first possession. Now Cunningham. Here's Harris. No good, a bit long that time. Here's Buzelis. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Kitty with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. Well, Coach, when you think about the NBA's steadiest contributors, Kobe White deserves a mention.
He sure does, B.A. Players like Kobe White are the foundational pieces that every team needs. He makes smart plays, and he's so consistent. You almost take it for granted.
Back to Cunningham. Shoots over White. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Here's the floater. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over to Sumu. Cunningham can't get that one to fall.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
White for 3. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. And Harris has got the ball here for the Pistons. Still without a basket in the game. Thompson outside. Pass to Harris. Back to Thompson. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
But they never made it back to bed. Some may recall the tears were shed, and no one's lives will ever be the same. Ride on, ride on, ride on, ride on. I guess he found some comfort.
Chicago, Illinois, home of the Bulls in a fine Eastern Conference battle at the United Center. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Now, here's Cunningham. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Here's Giddey. Outside, White. Giddey surveying the D. That shot missing.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Bulls. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to White. Nice move. That one wide left. And here's Cunningham. And here is Harris. Vucevic defending. Back to Harris. 6 to shoot. Over Buzelis. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Vucevic. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Cunningham. It's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Back to Dosunmu. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Detroit. Searching for their first points of the game. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham looking it over. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Got a piece of it. Vucevic gets double teamed. Now here's White. Takes a three. Connects from three-point range.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Harris. It's rebounded by Giddey. The Bulls leading by 3. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development program showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
And here's Ivy after the three-pointer from Nikola Vucevic.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here is Harris. Nothing on the board. Lets the three fly. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Such a versatile offensive player. Harris using his range this time to strike from the arc.
Pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by Duren. Back to Cunningham. Thompson in the corner. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's White. Rebound by the Pistons. Ivy up top. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Richard, the play-in tournament has not been kind to the Bulls in the past couple years.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't be in the play-in tournament 3 seasons in a row. That's where we should start. And every time they fail to advance, it shows how valuable getting a top 6 seed can be.
Now, here's Collins. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Detroit substitution.
Outside Collins.
Duncan Robinson.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Clock at 6. Here's White. Oh, good on the triple. The Pistons trailing. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
You can just see how decisive Harris is, effective at catching passes and just firing it quickly.
Back to Jones. And the drought. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris outside. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons. Number 28, Isaiah Stewart.
Cunningham outside. Harris outside. Harris missing again. Chicago trailing here. And here's Herter outside. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Buzelis grabs the board. Pass to White. Takes the 3. No good that time.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Now, here's Collins. Still scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the run. And there's the nice layup by White.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's Stewart. It's stolen by Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Here's Cunningham. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. White, wide open. He fires. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Robinson. To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Buzelis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Chicago shooting their first free throws at this game. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And he makes both free throws. Cunningham with it. Still without a basket. Outside Robinson. Harris inside. No good. Williams up on top. Bulls moving the ball around. Puts up a deep three. LeVert grabs the miss. And the Pistons with possession. Trailing by 2. Cunningham for 3. They get it again. The tray. No good on that one.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Jones. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And again, Cunningham missing. Outside, Jones. Pass to Collins. From deep, Herter. It's hauled in by Harris. Pistons trailed by 4. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Pistons making a change here. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Sasser. Over Giddey. Detroit, no good that time either. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Pass to Ivy. Trying to get something going. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Giddey. Charity stripe shot. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and
16. The Pistons 10.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Pass to Herter. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Williams' shot is off.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
And he gets the bucket.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Here's Giddey. From down in the low post, it goes. Giddey's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago. Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition. Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Over in the corner, Williams. That's to Vucevic. Over Stewart. And it's Vucevic missing. Pistons trailed by 4. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Harris looking it over. from downtown, and Vucevic pulls it down. Now here's Herter. Still yet to score. And here is Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. That's tipped. Goes back up. Offensive rebound. And another shot. And stolen by Ivy. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, the Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you guys.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Pistons trailed by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here's Herter outside. It's hauled in by Harris.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
In the corner, Herter with it. And the Bulls with another miss.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
To the left side wing.
That's green.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Back to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. They need this one. Williams. Rebound, Detroit. And here's Harris from the arc. Detroit, no good that time either. Chicago leading by 4. To Giddey. And he uses the glass on the layup. Giddey's got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Sasser gets the bucket. Sasser's got his first points in this one.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Pass to Vucevic. On the wing, Giddey. Vucevic trying to get open. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Giddey's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls. Harris outside. Ivy on the wing. Now LeVert. And it's in there. LeVert's got his second bucket.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Here's Giddey. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Here's LeVert. The rebound by Dosunmu. The Bulls leading by 6. Off with the layup. And it's Harris with the ball for the Pistons. Fires for 3. Good tee by Williams. Chicago with the ball. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Here's Stewart. Connects on the 9-footer. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Here's Vucevic. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
The quick look, no good that time. Bulls leading by 4. In the corner, Herter with it. Pass to Giddey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Caris LeVert.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Pistons trailed by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Knocks down the 3 ball. Robinson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Giddey with it. He's got 11. And again, no good by Chicago. Cunningham outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And it's the Bulls with the ball. From deep three-point land. And it's White missing. Here's Cunningham. Scoreless thus far. Shoots from the corner. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And it's Smith missing. The Pistons trailing. Now here's Cunningham. Looking to end his cold spell. The shot will not fall. And it's the Bulls with the ball. White, good. And that's now 7 points for Coby White. Pistons trailed by 4. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. Over White. Rebound by the Bulls. It's White on the wing. Back to Dosunmu. And here is Giddey. 11 points in the game. Jacks up a 3. Dosunmu, shot's good. And it's a 7-point Bulls lead. Now Cunningham hasn't made one yet. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
Bulls making a switch here. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to White. Shoots over LeVert. And it's White missing. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. It's a 5-point game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Pass to Herter. Back to Giddey. Herter with it. Duren picks him up. Herter, no good. Pistons trailed by 5. Cunningham for 3. Rebound by Smith.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
White looking around. Here's Giddey. Misses the 3. For Detroit, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Pistons.
He's perfect from the line this time. 40 seconds left in the first half of the game. Herter on the wing. From outside the arc. Rebound, Detroit.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Fades away. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Five to shoot. Here's Duren. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
Out of bounds.
종일토록 멍하니 앉아 어떤 공상 그리할까